Hey guys, so today I have food in my teeth. Hey guys, so today I thought I would tell you all the tale about how I knew that I was bi, how you might know you're bi. Because I've seen so many of these go around and they are infuriating because they're like, oh, I knew I was gay because I wore flannel. Did you know that I played softball in high school? Homosexual. When, as we all know, no, not the case. So like many bisexuals my age, we didn't realize that we were queer in high school, or potentially until later in life after that, because we liked guys, which means we kind of fit in. Like, I wasn't sitting there being like, I'm so abnormal, I can't relate to anything my friends are saying because I liked guys as well. So I could kind of vibe with that. And there are a lot of things that I did in high school or thought in high school that were so super gay, but I just thought that they were straight because I also liked guys and it was, oh my God, it was a mess. It was a mess. Looking back, it's just like, it was so obvious and there were so many red flags. I feel like red flag is a bad term that makes it seem like being bi is a problem. It's not, but so many clear indicators that we kind of liked girls a lot. I thought I would go through those real quick. So first up is Lauren Lopez. Is that a weird one to start with? That's a weird one to start with. Lauren Lopez played Draco Malfoy in a Harry Potter musical. I was obsessed with her. I'm gonna grab a screenshot of a message that I sent to my friend in high school where I'm literally like, I love her. She's so hot. Pity I'm straight. So that's my first indicator, is that if you're in high school talking about how much you're into a girl and then just finishing it up real nice and neat with pity I'm straight, probably not straight. I also had another obsession with one of my friends, which again, my worst nightmare is her seeing these videos and thinking it was like predatory lesbian because I fucking hate that trope, and it wasn't even because I didn't even realize I like girls at the time. But I was like jokingly, I don't know, in love with her? Not actually in love with her, but I just thought she was like the hottest person ever. And I was so into her, but in like a fun inside joke way that like all of our friends knew. I was like obsessed with my friend. And it was to the point that for my 18th birthday, she got me a little statue of Draco Malfoy. So she's like, look, you can have your two lesbian loves in one. And I'm like, haha, I love comedy and being straight. It was a damn mess. Next up is wanting to make out with girls. Don't know how to tell you this. Straight girls, that's not how they think. Again, because I liked guys, I just assumed that I was normal and similar to all my friends. And so I assumed that all of my friends wanted to make out with girls all the time. Hindsight, a little bit gay. So, if you're Googling, is it gay to want to make out with girls? Yes. Maybe just bisexual. It's just bisexual. It's fine. And it was to the point when I would get really mad when girls would make out with girls at parties because they were doing it for the guys' attention, and that was like my whole thing. So I remember one time my friend was like, Fiona, like you never make out with girls at parties. And I was like, yeah, no, like trust me, I want to. I just hate doing it when the guys are around. As if like that's straighter? Okay. Next up is a little bit personal, but thinking about girls during that time. Not that time of the month, private time. Why am I speaking like I don't say the word masturbation? If you get off thinking about girls, you're probably a little bit bi. I dead ass had like so many fantasies featuring only girls, and in my head I was like, oh no, it's straight, because I'm thinking about if a guy watched it, like I tried to justify it in my head, even though in the fantasies or whatever, there were no men, just two girls. And I thought that that was heterosexual. Jesus. But I also just assumed that I just assumed that that was what straight girls did. I assumed that straight girls thought about other girls and getting themselves off. Spoiler, they don't. And my final one is one that a lot of people say online, which is that you spend all of your time just talking about how pretty girls are and that just objectively they're prettier and more attractive than guys. But now that I'm not in the closet and I can say I love all genders, everyone's great, but girls are just the prettiest. Come on. This is science. Even if you're heterosexual, I swear to God. I know it sounds weird to say that girls are just objectively hotter than guys and not even in a gay way, but it's not even in a gay way. They're just hotter. Oh my God. People also suggested that if you're Googling all the time, is it gay if ... it's probably gay. But that's fine. I just find it, I don't know. I find it hilarious looking back at all like the tiny red flags and sitting down with fellow bisexuals. And we would just talk about all the very blatantly gay things we did in high school when we thought that we were straight. How did I think I was straight? I love bi erasure in the media. That didn't affect it at all. Anyway, if you're also low-key just not understanding that you're a bit queer, let me know in the comments down below all the things that you did with that was so blatantly gay, but you just assumed that they were straight for God knows what reason. I need to know that I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not alone in this. All of my bi friends and I always talk about this, but let me know your guys' thoughts. Also, a massive shout out to Emmerich, who is my patron of the week, and they didn't leave any links. They just wanted to like say their name. And if you don't know, at the end of most videos, I shout out one of my patrons and link their Twitter and everything down below. Also, Patreon's fun. We're just a little family. I don't know. I like it over there. But Emmerich hasn't left any links. They just want to be shout out. So thank you, Emmerich, so much for being a patron. If you're new here, please subscribe. Give this video a like because I need your validation, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Sexual video. I finish every bi video like that. It's getting old.